Henrik Pedersen being linked with Blackburn Rovers is exactly the sort of rumour Sheffield Wednesday did not need right now. Because after relegation, after chaos, after a season that left Hillsborough emotionally drained, the manager's future cannot become another loose thread. According to the Wednesday Word, Pedersen has admirers in England and overseas, with Blackburn among the clubs said to have discussed him. And while he is not thought to have any desire to leave Wednesday, the fact his name is even being spoken about tells you something. People outside the club have noticed the job he has done in difficult circumstances. This was not a normal season. Pedersen walked into a club carrying off-field turbulence, points deductions, player exits, and the weight of expectation that never really goes away at Sheffield Wednesday. He could not stop the slide to the bottom of the Championship, but he did manage to keep a level of dignity around the football operation when everything around it felt unstable. That matters, not because finishing rock bottom can ever be dressed up as success. It cannot. Wednesday are too big for that. This is a club that should be aiming higher than survival stories, excuses, and damage limitation. But when a manager keeps a dressing room together through that kind of mess, it explains why other clubs might look across and think there is something there. For Wednesday, though, the timing is the real issue. The new owners have arrived. Arise Capital Partners are talking about fixing the infrastructure, improving the training ground, and being aggressive in the transfer market. David Bruce has already said there is work to do with Henrik and the team. That sounds like a club trying to move with purpose rather than stumble into another season half-built. But plans only mean something if the people at the centre of them stay in place. Losing Pedersen now would not just be a managerial change, it would disrupt the rebuild before it has properly started. Recruitment conversations shift, player targets hesitate. The dressing room wonders what comes next. The whole mood changes before a ball has even been kicked in League One. And that league will not wait for Wednesday to sort themselves out. There will be tight away grounds, heavy pitches, physical battles, and games where Wednesday are expected to dominate, but suddenly cannot break anyone down. There will be late pressure, nervous defending, and that familiar Hillsborough frustration if performances start drifting. Promotion pressure is not polite. It builds quickly. Pedersen now has to turn survival mode management into expectation management. That is a very different challenge. Wednesday need energy, leadership, smarter recruitment, and a clear identity again. Not just noise, not just big names, proper decisions. So if Pedersen is staying, the club have to back him properly. If they believe in him, prove it early, because Sheffield Wednesday cannot afford another summer where uncertainty becomes the story. Do Wednesday finally give a manager the structure to rebuild this club properly? Or is the pressure already starting to test the new era before it has even begun?